Satnam, this is Mahanraj Kaur. This is your Lighthouse report for June. And I want to talk about the concept of everything. And here's where it's coming from. When I was a little girl, I think it was like in, I don't know, 5th grade, and Star is Born was remade with Chris Christopherson and Barbra Streisand. And there was this song in there called Everything. And it stuck with me from like 4th grade to my senior, well, all my life. I'm still talking about it. In the beginning of the song, it says, I want to learn what life is for. And I don't want much, I just want more. And ask what I want, and I will sing. I want everything, everything. Everything. It struck me as a kid, it strikes me now, it struck me when I was an 18-year-old a lot, that I knew I wanted it all. You know, I wanted big romantic love. I wanted to feel safe and successful and prosperous. I wanted to be the best freaking mom. And I wanted to do what I came here to do. And it took me a while to really figure that out, although I was always authentically me. But I always felt in society, and maybe you feel this too, that you're not supposed to get it all. Now, when I say I want everything and I have everything, it doesn't mean that I haven't been hurt. It doesn't mean there's no challenge or cancer or disappointment. There is. But I was always very clear that I wanted it all. You know, that having true connection and wild romantic love and soul connection did not mean I wouldn't be a great mother. And being a great mother did not mean I couldn't have the success as a Kundalini teacher that I wanted to. That in fact, it twined together into this beautiful bouquet, which is why we do Kundalini Yoga. And why am I talking about it now, right here in the beginning of June? Is because there is a portal that we're working through in June. This week in particular, what we're feeling is Mars changing signs, Venus changing signs. So they're getting, you know, Mars is going into Cancer, Venus is into Taurus, so it's earthy, it's juicy, it's sensitive. It's still these planets that are very personal and loving, and Mars is action, but it's in Cancer, so it's fixing your heart. It's making you think slower and clearer. And then Jupiter is going direct, right on the full moon in Sagittarius. This June, this portal is leading up to the summer solstice. We are going to go through massive changes. I'm going to give you lots of information, lots of things to do to prepare yourself, because we are being evolved. We are being elevated. We are being intricately changed. Do you feel it? I'm not who I was a week ago. And what we're building to is this eclipse, the solar eclipse that we will see here in California. We're going to do a big thing in my class. My class is going to fall on it. My point is, we are on the precipice of world peace. And world peace does not look like kumbaya. World peace looks like grit and stability. When you want everything, you got to be able to compromise. I am such a queen. I freaking think I know everything. And that does not work, right? With a husband and a powerful daughter and an amazing Kundalini son. I got to pick my spots. We have to have enough elevation and energy to always seek everything, which means win-win. Succeed, succeed. Everybody feels heard. Everybody feels healed. It's not going to be your perfect scenario. And what I'm finding out, the more Kundalini I do, and the more I evolve, the more I can see, look, hold what you think is so right and listen. And what the meshing of this person and that person and what I was trying to create, something bigger, more magical than I would have ever guessed is happening. That's what this June is about. In this month, we're giving you an amazing opportunity to sign up for the 3-day or teacher training. I have a summer solstice discount of $300 off. The teacher training is about making an army of elevated souls. It is a school to make you what I'm talking about. It's a place where you go to learn how to be everything. There is no exclusion. It's about being that spiritual teacher. And a spiritual teacher is not a certificate. You actually, you actually have to be what you're doing. If you want to teach people about love, you've got to be in love. If you want to teach people about success, you have to have success. And if you're feeling like you're just like wandering and missing the mark, this teacher training is going to heal you. It is. It's 180 contact hours. And a lot of it, most of it is experiential. Because the teacher, the guru, is in you. We're going to do one of the most powerful kriyas in the 3-day and also going into the teacher training. So it will be our sadhana. It's like nothing we've ever given you. It is the most powerful thing Yogi Bhajan taught. We as a Sangha are ready. I see, the one thing about the soul of yoga, I see your spiritual maturity. I didn't really recognize it except for the last 6 months when I've gone into other sanghas that have been forming. It's like, you guys are working hard. So take those next steps. Feel the calling this June. Meditate more, be in nature more, honor everything. Because we are a complete human. We are all the archetypes, like as a woman, I am the maiden, the playful girl, the maiden that wants to make love out in the meadow. I am the mother that wants to nurture everybody. And I am the queen that wants to rule. And not with an iron fist, but with an open, juicy heart. This is what we're doing this June together with Mahanraj Singh and I. And there's so many opportunities for us to be together. The next one is going to be the apex of light. It's an initiation to get you ready for the summer solstice on June 17th. But tomorrow is the Tower of Light. And it is pre-full moon, all systems go. The theme is, let me hand you the keys, Magdalene's saying. Here are the keys to open the doors. Don't you feel like you've been seeing doors in your life, like you've been seeing, okay, yeah, I need to walk through that? Well, tomorrow night, we're going to walk through it. And it's really going to help you say yes, whether you're supposed to say yes to the teacher training, which of course I think you're supposed to. It's so freaking great. What it does for you, it is awesome. But if it's not that, you need to find what it is. What I'm saying is you need something rigorous. So if the teacher training feels too big, sign up for the 3-day. If this is just not your shtick, find what is. But do something huge in this June, July thing. So when that portal hits, when that eclipse hits in August, you have done everything you can do to be a part of this world evolution, waking up, and peace on earth is coming. And your part is you. If you feel doubtful, if you're sitting around worrying about whether we signed the Paris frickin' thing or not, I'm not saying those things aren't bad, but I'm telling you, don't be distracted from the work you must do for you. Do what you must do for the world, but make sure it is in balance to your spiritual growth and your spiritual strength. Yes? Are you with me? I love you. I can't wait to spend more and more time with you. This is an amazing week. The full moon is on Thursday. Meditate more. Increase your sadhana. Trust me. You sometimes think you don't have enough time to go to as many workshops or have a longer sadhana. You do. Because as you get stronger in this practice, what you can do is manage time and space. It's bizarre. But when I need to do 2 hours of sadhana, because I'm doing this real physical one right now, because I realize my spine needs to be better, along with the long Sardashian Kriya, the point is my soul and God just lengthens time. It's like, no problem. We'll just maneuver time and space and we'll be able to get all your work done, be a great grandma, and do the spiritual work you need to do. If you're having challenges and you need my help, reach out to me personally. Message me on Facebook or call me or text me. Texting is the best. 760-224-8720. I'm an awesome one-on-one coach. But just remember, if you let me, I will kind of push you. It might be a little uncomfortable, but in the end, you'll have everything. I love you. Sat Nam.